Okay, just doing another quick one before I make another cup of tea. I'm just thinking of different sort of things like maybe have a corridor like this, and at the end of it is a thing where they spawn to the next map or something like that, or they can go to different places or whatever. So it's just an idea. So I might put this somewhere else. Keep it fairly linear though, because just plonk it over here for now. So let's grab that and zoom in a bit. Let's get to the damn thing a bit. Damn, I might just look at it from the top. It's not dragging over very fast, really. Seriously. Okay, let's have a look. Go to about there. Move this over here somewhere. So basically, if you go here, what I'll probably do is make it so that we have a little trigger box. In fact, if I create a empty, sort of plonk it over here somewhere, add component, box collider, size of the box collider, it's wide, let's make it a bit wider, and then it's a trigger. Okay, tag this, let's add a tag, call it portal 1, save that. Now let's get back to this game object, call it exit portal, and tag it as portal 1. Okay, so that seems to be sensible enough. Now what I'll do is in the player script I want to actually change a few things, well, or add some stuff. So where are we? Player controller. So if we where are we? So if we collide other tag equals collectible, that's done. Then if other tag equals currency, that's fine. But now if other tag equals portal 1, now I'm certain we can load, yeah, we can load other screens. I know that we can. I'm going to have a look. Load scene by name Unity. Scene manager, that's it. So we've got to include scene management here. So let's do that. Okay. Then we need to asset bundle load from file, scene pass my asset scene all scenes. Onto UI button, change scene, debug load. Scene manager load scenes, that's what I want. I don't think I want to do it like that. I just want to load the scene. So let's try that. So where was I? Load scene. We'll call this caves or something. I don't know. Just load scene caves. Yeah. See if that works. So I need to make a scene called caves. So save scenes, file, save project, file, new scene. There we go, we've got a new scene. I'm gonna go assets, make a new folder called terrains. Plonk that terrain in it. Oops, not in prefabs. Well, terrains. Create. Sorry. Create 3D object. Terrain. It's a bit weird. Move this out of the way now. Oh, there we go, we have it, terrain. So where is the camera? Camera's over here. Let's move the camera over here instead. So after coming out of the what's it, we need to turn around and go, okay, we want the prefab character to exist on the terrain, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit more on the terrain first. So in this terrain I'm going to load up texture, add texture, brick 2 as the standard texture, I think. Sort of a brick floor, I don't know, it'll do. So there's that. Now I think I want to make like let's have a look, something about that. Quite a small sort of thing. Quite deep opacity and strength quite well. Now let's do the whole raising and lowering thing. Zoom in here. Let's move this over. Let's say that our okay, that's not right. I'm not supposed to be doing it that way. Can I do it this way? Set terrain height. Flatten. Brush size, opacity, and height. Let's change the height to about. Let's see what happens with 12. I have no idea how high 12 is. I'll just have a quick look in a minute. I'm just going to kind of branch off with this a bit. Do a little bit of general stuff here. That looks quite high, doesn't it? we stuff like this. Okay, let's make this over. Just doing a little bit of semi-random sort of terrain, building or whatever. Right, so maybe something over here. Comes around like this. What else? So we go through here. I don't know if my player will actually fit through there or not, so I need to actually kind of get an idea by... Wow, that looks pretty cool. I'm guessing that should be okay. Let's zoom out a bit and get somewhat of a... terrain sort of thing here. Okay, and that looks okay like that. I think this kind of needs to go like a big lump. Like so. Okay. It's quite I don't know, it kind of keeps you within the hole. I feel like you're kind of doing something, I suppose. Let's, blast this up a bit. So that's starting to take quite a nice shape, really, isn't it? If I move this over, we can kind of have a look. It's quite a large area, really. Not too sure exactly where that is. Where is the camera? So the camera is... Let's focus on the camera. Okay, hang on. The camera's literally in the corner of this bit here. So I've got a feeling I should get the area where that is. Click on the terrain and maybe add a bit of wall here. So it kind of covers it through as a entry point rather than a big open space. It kind of ends up being a bit more of something you have to walk around. Like that. And your player sort of starts somewhere there. He has to walk around. Maybe this is closed in a bit more, so you can't just randomly walk in there. That's turned into like a couple of areas as such that might have or might not have something. Not that. This then gets a bit closed in more here. again there. And maybe close that in a bit more just to kind of give it that sort of corridory look. Just to make it sort of just literally filling this in a bit here. I'll sort that bit in a sec. So we're kind of filling that. And we've got like let's do this. Okay. Okay, we can kind of block off that bit there a bit. So we have a little bit of something. So what I'm now going to do, I think, is have the player start sort of here somewhere. Or here. So, now head there for now, because basically I'll finish off doing more of that map in a bit. But literally start him off sort of past this point, so he can't really go back and look too well. Like that. Okay. Okay, so somewhere here. So if I get my prefabs, characters, player, see how little the player is. Okay, so let's move him about a bit actually. Let's grab that, move him over here. Now wherever the player is, actually I know what I can do. I can main camera, onto player, and reset camera. I'll sit literally on the player. Now if I lift it up a bit, move it back a bit, tilt it down a bit, see now I can go down, that's fine. Let's just press play. So basically our player has quite a bit of open space. I don't quite like that. It's a bit too open. Oop. I forgot I haven't stopped the rotation, so it can kind of fall over. Okay, I must remember to do that actually on the prefab at some point. Player. Freeze rotation. I think it just needs rotate. Is it the Z axis or the Y axis? I'm just going to freeze all rotations for the moment. We'll fiddle about with those in a bit. So basically I can sort of go like that and it sort of goes off on one. If I zoom out a bit I can see kind of where I am. So yeah, it's a bit open. I think I'll start over here rather than over there. So if I literally grab my player, I can literally move this over here, move this guy over here somewhere. So look, go over a bit and forward a bit. There we go. So the player's starting sort of there. Now obviously you can't turn at the moment, so it's a bit weird. I can look at the map and go, okay, I can move around here. I think more of rock sort of it would be more useful, but in general just want to make sure we can actually fit through all these different areas, which I think you will be able to based on this. I need to go back through the other way as well. Test that. At the moment it's just a weird sort of, without it being rock or something, it's a bit open as well. I wasn't expecting it to be quite this big, so I can actually half the size of some of this stuff and turn it into other crevice areas and stuff like that. Because I mean, look at this little tiny area. I've got like that much room to mess about in, which is crazy. And then we've got a larger area over here where I can go forward and through. It's pretty cool, really. I can lower the ambient light as well, lower the directional lights, whatever it is. Now if I go back through here, I just want to be able to see whether it will get me through that sort of area. I'm going to go back here. Yeah, I can fit through there pretty easy. It's not nothing really major. I think I might make it a bit wider, but I'll fiddle about with that afterwards. Right, okay. So I can mess about with making this stuff a bit more let's see if I literally this can kind of go like this, so that any little thin areas aren't actually little thin areas, if you know what I mean. I want this to kind of go like this, and then this will be a big chunk. So I do think I can make the brush size a bit bigger. So I want to think about that sort of thinness. Basically anything that's going to be thin doesn't want to be. It's basically like that sort of thickness of wall, at least. So this one goes out here somewhere. Huge sort of wall thing there. add like stuff like this in there. And stuff like this. Okay, let's have a look. I want something like about this sort of area. So I can kind of cover that a bit easier. Okay. Right, it's going to be quite a long one actually. I think I'm going to finish the video about here. It's been like almost half hour just drawing a map. It's quite fun though. Literally. Now, bearing in mind we don't actually need a roof on this as such, but we can have one. There's all sorts of things we can do with this. I'll run through a few. A couple of ways would be actually making another terrain or a copy of this terrain and flip it over or something in that sense to an extent. But we'll have a little play with this first and see what I want to do with it. Yeah. So. Anyway, so I'll literally just carry on faffing about with this, and once I've got something down that's semi-okay, I'll test the spawning in and stuff and see how it goes. In fact, I can just test the spawning in now, because as it is, it starts somewhere, doesn't it? So if I save this scene, I forgot what I called the scene in the thing. Caves. Apparently this is caves. So if I file, save scenes, this particular one needs to go into scenes and it needs to be called caves. Save that. Basically my player has a camera attached, so if I save everything now, so project as well. So if we have the scenes now, if I go into my build settings, I have to put the scenes in. So add, that's not the first scene, is it? Where's my scenes, assets, scenes, gacha is the first scene, isn't it? So I'm going to do that. Let's move this one down. So basically gacha is loaded and then scenes is the next one. Okay. Because if they're not there it will have trouble loading. So if I load gacha, start that up. Next is, why can I not see? Oh, there's the scene. So now if I move around, I can hopefully get there. There's my guy over here. Just move him over, carry on. See the exit over here. It's taking a while to get there, but we'll get there. Boink. Pretty cool. Sort of open land sort of area. Wow, I need to speed up his walk, I think. Or give him a run button. Yes. Okay. We'll get there in a minute. Come on, seriously. Let's see if this trigger does anything proper or not. Okay, well that didn't really do much. trigger didn't seem to trigger. Why did the trigger not trigger? Did I actually save? Well, the gacha item one I didn't save, but in general I think I saved. Let's stop this and have a quick look. Exit portal, where's that? Let's focus on the exit portal. That looks like it's there. The box collider's there, definitely. And it is trigger, and it's got a port. Oh, capital P. Okay. Typos for the win. Where are we? Capital P in Portal 1. Okay, let's try that again. Run. Where's the player? Let's change his speed to about 10. Just to speed up his walking a little bit, just so I can get there a bit quicker this time round. Okay. Whee! Come on. Almost there. Just want to see this work. So if it does, then we can switch to all different maps and do all sorts. But no, it doesn't. Why does it not? So it's got to be something up with this. I'm sure I've done scene loading before, and I'm sure it was just as simple as loading the scene. I'll try an overloaded version of this. Instead of caves, I'll put 1. And my player, I'll give him a speed of, I don't know, 20, just to speed things up a bit. Also, catch item, I think that's almost irrelevant, isn't it? Where am I? Catch item, public string name. Oh right, no, I'll just leave that for now. It's not what I'm looking at. But yeah, so let's double check what I'm doing here. So if other.tag equals portal, scene manager, load scene 1. Okay. Before it does that, print loading new scene. Save that. I know it's a really long one, really, but I'm just kind of trying to figure out why it's not doing anything on the box collider. I'm gonna let's check the box collider. It is. Ah, it's not his trigger. What is it? What am I actually? Oh no, it's player. That's fine. Exit portal. Oh, 1 sec. I've got to get this. Alright, sweet. Right, okay. Yes, right. Just let's sort out the car keys. Right, so box collider on this thing. Let's see what it looks like when it's 1. Okay, that's fine. Let's move it over. Well, let's just move the position of the transform over a little bit. size 0.8, 0.7. Yeah, that'll do. So here's the box collider. So why is it? Hang on, seriously. Okay, that's up in the air literally. That's why. I wonder it's not actually there as such. Yeah, that's a bit silly. Okay, not a major league problem. It was just a bit of a weird oversight where it's somewhere really mad. Bring that down. Focus on it. That's better. Okay, so now I know that I need to do, say, about 3 width. Yeah, 3 width. And now I can do a top-down look at it and move it over here. No wonder I wasn't actually triggering, it was just going and not being there. Okay, everything else is correct, so I'll just press play here and start running like mad. Get there nice and quick. In game this wouldn't actually be this fast, but you never know, it might run this fast, I don't know. There we go. Obviously there's no real transition, but we have actually loaded new map. We're in some sort of dark cave thing, which is pretty cool. So we've got a loading thing that's loading. I can't see a bloody thing in it. I really do need to sort out player rotation and the camera movements and stuff, but how cool is that? It's loading the new scene, it's there. Yeah, that's the actual thing. I'm still working on this map. That is a super long video. It's been 37 minutes odd. I wasn't really intending it on being this long, but I kind of got a bit carried away. So we actually have a way of spawning out of a map into a new map fairly easily, and it's fairly straightforward to make terrain, which is quite nice. I'll see you in the next video. This one's been quite a long one.